Pay attention to me.
Not the people.
No. First, I wasn't sure if I was gonna end up making another video this year. I didn't want it to be a reoccurring thing that I have to do every year if I wasn't able to do it one year. But I realized that I do want to share the love that I have for you and share our memories throughout this last year and our growth and our struggles. And I want to be able to have something to look back at to remember the love that I have for you. And I'll start by saying that it's interesting going back and looking at all of the footage from time we've spent together. I saw videos from Michigan and our sandboarding and taking a dip in the cold water, and I forgot that we did that, and I forgot how much fun I had spending 2 or 3 days, I want to say in isolation with you, but just spending time, just the two of us together, to focus on our relationship and have fun and play. Our 10-day vacation all the way to Arkansas. There was definitely, I remember when I think back to that time, there was definitely stress within myself about the traveling, about the sleeping, about a lot of things that kind of involved traveling in the van. But there was also so much excitement and so much pleasure from getting to see new places and meet new people and do that alongside you. Last night we got a cuddle without sweating, I should say, and that was really, really nice, even though the bed still sucks. Did you want input?
No.
You're just excited to hear about the cuddling?
Yeah.
It makes me really happy to have seen and to watch you do all of the work that you have done with Jasper. I got to do a lot of the interior and do the build on the inside, and you spent so much time, energy, and effort to put together and help rebuild some of the mechanical parts of Jasper, from the exhaust and brake lines and tubes that needed to be fixed. It makes me so happy to see how much energy and effort you put in to helping build our house together and our home together. Not only physically building our home together, but also all of the conversation and effort that has gone into building our relationship, which makes it feel like home. The van is our home, and I wouldn't want to be doing anything else or be anywhere else than with you traveling the world in our home. And because of that, there's so much time now for us to play and to spend time adventuring and exploring not only the world now, but ourselves individually, and exploring ourselves together as well, which means exploring my body. Hee hee. I am very thankful and very grateful for the amount of energy and effort that you have not only put into our relationship, but put into yourself now, especially right now with your dedication to being healthy and your dedication to learning about possible future endeavors with fitness and what that could look like. And it's really exciting and beautiful to see you take those steps and make those changes and have excitement and dedication towards learning. But also recently, I have found myself falling more for you all over again. I don't know if that's the timing of the years, but I find myself falling more for you right now than it has been in the past. And I think that is because we right now are not in that stage of struggle or stress. And it feels so exciting to be able to enjoy and experience what life has to offer. I have enjoyed every time I hug you and I kiss you now, that there's something building up inside of me that just wants to burst with joy because I get to show you love and affection. And I get so excited on the inside and so calm at the same time because I get to hug you and kiss you and let myself be entangled in your body. It feels like our bodies kind of disappear and the essence of us is getting to embrace each other. I think that's a really good way of putting it, actually. I am so blessed to be able to get to share this experience with you. And even when there are times where we need to go to opposite sides of the van, or to actually spend some time apart after a difficult conversation, even in those moments of trials and tribulations and difficulties and stress and frustration and maybe a little bit of anger at the moment, I have never felt like I wanted to end the relationship. I've always had the feeling of, well, okay, this is something for us to work through and to deal with and to communicate about and to share our feelings and to apologize when necessary. But I've never once stopped wanting to be with you, and I've never stopped choosing you. And when I remind myself that any outcome's possible and that is a possibility, like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's okay. But then, like, actively and every day still choosing him and choosing our relationship and making it work and choosing our life together. Like, after our conversation, I realized that, like, I still want that, so there's no reason for me to freak out over not being together, because, like, right now I want to be with him and right now he wants to be with me, and that's pretty good for us. Yeah, Panda? Austin also really gets jealous of Panda a lot. After going on a walk and you talking about how we can bring even more intentionality into our relationship. I do believe that we have the capabilities of being more intentional and working towards that and finding out what that looks like for us, finding out what better sex is going to look like for us, finding out what better intimacy is going to look like for us, finding out what better communication is going to look like for us. I'm excited to be able to continue building our relationship together. I also trust you with every essence of my being. Laying in bed a couple nights ago, I realized how much I do trust you and how much you do not only ground me, but allow me freedom and space and to be able to run around and fly when I desire to. You accept me and you love me. You want the best for me. I'm not sure what else there is to say. So, thank you for building this relationship together, and thank you for being my partner in crime and my partner through life. And thank you for stepping up when it's difficult. Thank you for not allowing me to sulk when I don't feel good. I love you so much. And I am so utterly grateful for you to be a part of my life and to continue to be there by my side. I love Moo.